Good morning, brothers and sisters. This is an article from Zero Hedge entitled, "The U.S. government just admitted that this is a war that will determine who will rule the New World Order." It's written by Tyler Durden, and he goes on to say, "We now have a war that the vast majority of us never wanted. All of our lives were going to be turned upside down. The global economy is going to be absolutely eviscerated, and countless numbers of people are going to die." On Thursday, the State Department spokesman Ned Price made a stunning admission regarding what this war is really about. According to Price, Russia and China also want a world order, but he warned that if they win their world order, they will be profoundly illiberal. Now, China has given tacit approval for Russian President Putin's latest invasion of Ukraine in the judgment of U.S. officials as part of a joint effort to undermine the institutions that America and allied leaders established to minimize conflict in the decades following World War II. Russia and the PRC, the People's Republic of China, also want a world order, State Department spokesman Ned Price said Wednesday. But this is an order that is and would be profoundly illiberal, which is an order that is in many ways destructive rather than additive. First of all, by stating that Russia and China also want a world order, he was admitting that the United States and other Western nations desire to have a world order of their own. And he implied that what we are witnessing is a battle over who will ultimately run the world order. Now that should deeply alarm all of us. Wouldn't it be nice to live in a world where nobody had global domination as their goal? He goes on to say, "I also want to point out that Price used the term profoundly illiberal to describe a world order led by Russia and China, and that suggests that a world order led by the US and other Western nations would be liberal, and that's quite an accurate statement. In virtually every Western nation today, even the political parties that are supposed to be conservative are extremely liberal. If you Google the phrase liberal world order, you will find that it has been used by elitists for many years. But I certainly don't want a liberal world order, and neither should you. Of course, I don't want a world order run by Russia and China either." Now, we know prophetically, brothers and sisters, that eventually the one political leader, the Antichrist, will come on the scene and will, quote-unquote, solve the world's problems, thereby joining everybody together in this false peace. But we know in Revelation it talks about wars and taking peace from the earth. So we know that this peace will be very brief. Could it be that we are seeing the near approaching of the rapture of the church, in which the world is plunged by wars and threats of wars, or allowing the Antichrist to come on the scene, give his solution, and thereby promoting a false peace? Brothers and sisters, look up, our redemption draws near.